From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Well, hello, friends. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. It's December 11th.
Let's get Monday started.
We are a strong community, and we will bounce back. We will bounce back.
People showing up for people in the face of deadly storms. How communities plan to weather the storms now and in the future as Mother Nature makes the news.
I think our biggest defense is unity with our neighbors.
On it in Oakland, neighbors working with neighbors to take back their streets.
Who's protecting the family that's 7-11? Because I know how my father is.
Killed on the job, investigators pushing for answers while a family wants the world to know about a man they say lived in service to others. Police and the community working together for safety in San Jose. The hope for peace at a Bay Area Hanukkah celebration.
It's cool. It's great. They all bought me drinks because they were winning. Tomorrow they're going to hit each other.
And Niners faithful celebrating a Cowboys win? Wait, what? We take you to an unlikely alliance in Sunnyvale.
All right, it's a 2 thumbs up morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan, and yes, this is that one time of year when we can win for other teams as well, because it's strategy, right?
Yeah, you're rooting for the other team.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a genuine wait, what, when you were doing that opening minute. You're like, wait, why are we rooting for the Cowboys? Because playoffs, postseason, everyone's gearing up for December football. I'm Nicole Zalumis.
I know. It's that time of where you're like excited about the holidays and excited about football and those Niners. How about them Niners? Well, I'm Gianna Franco, and thanks so much for being here this morning. We are going to start with breaking news right away this hour. We've got to get to this major building fire happening in north of Panhandle area in San Francisco.
Our Sean Chitness has been following this story live from the scene all morning long on Masonic Avenue. Sean, we understand roads are closed. What's the response for neighbors there?
Well, Reed, good morning again. And right now we are waiting to get an update on those who have been evacuated. We know that the Red Cross is on scene, and there is a place for folks to stay warm while they wait to find out when they'll be able to go back inside. Let me step out of the way here so you can get a better sense of what we can now see as the sun comes up and really appreciate the damage that has happened here. The source of the fire, the home where this started, clearly a total loss as it has no roof left. And as we see with the buildings next to it as well, there is a lot of extensive damage there. Now, this all begins at 3:20 in the morning, where multiple people called 911 to tell them that there was a fire here. And the video shows just how significant the flames were coming out of the building. And we know that at least one floor, there's a clear collapse there. So there are 2 people who were injured in this. One person did jump out of the building. We're told that that person has moderate injuries. Another person had to be rescued. They have minor injuries, both taken to the hospital. And at this point, we are seeing firefighters start to clear the scene, but they have still blocked off the area, worried about hot spots. Listen to what one neighbor told us about being here early in the morning.
I heard all the fire trucks going, and I just woke up, grabbed all my stuff, and just came outside, and the house a couple doors down was fully engulfed in flames. And I've just been waiting on the corner ever since. It's really something else entirely.
And so we know that investigators have been here on scene for quite some time trying to figure out what the cause was. At this point, it's unclear, but where the fire started in that house, we know that there was some construction happening on the first floor, and firefighters tell us that that situation certainly helps to spread the fire a lot quicker, and that may be part of why we are seeing the result and the response that we're dealing with this morning. Now, at this hour, as we're getting into the rush hour commute, we understand that they are going to have this area closed off for quite some time. In fact, the street right in front of the house will likely be closed for several hours. Guys, back to you.
All right, I'm going to take it from here, Sean, and talk about those traffic closures and kind of pick up off of that, because it is going to impact the morning commute as we get more and more people out there on the roadways. So again, this is Masonic between Fulton and Hayes Street. It's the 700 block of Masonic, but Fulton to Hayes, those are 2 blocks through there. So that roadway closure extends just a bit beyond that. So that area, since it's shut down, those surface streets near there will likely be extra busy for people trying to reroute. So avoid it if you can. Check SFMTA as well in case they have any any Muni reroutes this morning. Central, which is just east of there, that could potentially be a good alternate to Masonic if you want to use that instead. But again, as more and more cars get on the roadway for the morning commute, that will likely be quite busy out there this morning. But we'll keep an eye on that. And as Sean mentioned, the closure could last for several hours. We'll let you know when lanes open up. In the meantime, it is starting to get a little bit busy out there for that Monday morning drive on our busier freeways such as 101, 880, and of course that Bay Bridge commute. We'll have a look at that in just a second. But we got to check the forecast because the weekend was gorgeous. It was a beautiful December weekend, and we need a little bit more of that, Jessica. I'm all about that California Christmas.
Right? I mean, me too. Let's copy and paste this weekend's forecast and put it into today. And actually, that's what's happening for us. Let's start off with current temperatures throughout the Bay Area this morning. We're off to a clear start for our friends. This is a live look right now from our Black Mountain cam overlooking the Santa Clara Valley. For the most part, just heading up into the water. We're sitting in the 40s for our forecast for us this morning. A cool December start for us. We're still in fall, by the way, and we're getting closer to the first day of winter, which is the 21st. But for now, it already kind of feels like winter for many of us. Heading up into the North Bay, we're in the upper 30s right now for our forecast. Low 40s into San Francisco, or mid 40s, I should say, into San Francisco, with mid 40s stretching all the way over into Oakland. Now, right behind me, you can see that beautiful bay water. And here's what it's looking like over at the Golden Gate Bridge right now. Clear skies over us, making that commute very simple for us this morning. We'll see some high clouds push through today. Light winds moving in from the north. At max, we'll see about a 15-20 mile per hour wind gust along our coastline into this afternoon, but still mostly clear skies, just a little bit of clouds mixed in the forecast today heading into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow morning, we're going to be waking up with a lot more dense fog in the forecast. I'm not sure if you remember last Monday or Tuesday, but the National Weather Service issued a dense fog advisory last week around this time. We'll see a similar trend as that Tule fog really sits its way in the Sacramento Valley, pulling back to the Bay. Here, we're seeing a very similar setup, but at least it's a dry week for us this week. We do have rain in the forecast late into this weekend, though. Heading into next week, I'll have more on that coming in a bit. For now, I'm going to send it over to you.
All right, thank you, Jessica. It's time now for a look at this morning's top stories. Emergency crews in Tennessee are starting to clean up after a pair of tornadoes ripped through communities north of Nashville. Those twisters killed at least 6 people and injured dozens more. The tornadoes were part of a larger outbreak of severe weather, with 24 tornadoes reported in several states. In Tennessee, tens of thousands remain without power as nighttime temperatures drop below freezing. At least 25 are displaced after their homes collapsed.
We got down to the basement just in time, within about less than 5 minutes. We shut the door and everything began to rip apart.
What was that like?
It was frightening.
More than 80 Americans have died in tornadoes this year. It's the worst year for this in more than a decade, with Tennessee among the hardest hit states, just behind Mississippi. The World Health Organization says conditions for civilians in Gaza have become, quote, catastrophic. The head of the UN's World Food Program is warning that half of the population of Gaza is now facing starvation. On Sunday, Israel said it had struck hundreds of Hamas targets in southern Gaza, where Israeli defense forces have intensified their offensive.
New developments this morning. 6 Oakland cafe workers no longer on the job following a recent confrontation with a customer over graffiti that many saw as anti-Semitic. It appeared in the shop's bathroom. It included the phrase, "Zionism is fascism." Well, the female customer noticed the graffiti and tried to take a picture of it. She then recorded workers trying to stop her while making anti-Israel comments. Well, a group of former employees has since posted a statement on Instagram saying the graffiti had already drawn the attention of a manager who asked the owner to take it down. In the end, 3 employees fired, 3 others quit. Farley's has confirmed that those employees involved no longer work there. In fact, the coffee shop owners went on to say in this statement, quote, "Though all employees are entitled to hold differing viewpoints, they're not entitled to express themselves on the job in ways that are disrespectful and hurtful to anyone," close quote. But that has not stopped backlash online. Look at this. Yelp, in fact, has a pop-up message on that cafe's page that says that they've temporarily disabled the posting of any content to the page. They're working to investigate whether the content seen there actually reflects actual customer experiences. No word on when that cafe could potentially reopen, Nicole.
Well, there was a festive celebration of Hanukkah in San Jose. Community members gathered at Santana Row for the city's menorah lighting event. The night included music, dancing, and some special speakers. San Jose police were standing by amid fears prompted by rising anti-Semitism nationwide. San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan even took the stage, spreading the word of kindness and love.
May San Jose be a light for the world as a city that is diverse and united, and in which we come together in peaceful coexistence to build a better future for all of our children. I hope you all have a very happy Hanukkah.
Across the U.S., officials are increasing security as Jewish communities celebrate Hanukkah. Anti-Semitic incidents have surged more than 300% nationwide since Hamas's October 7th attack. Gianna?